Hello, my little Geminis. Okay, I'm Alea. I need to explain this first. I am no longer doing any personal readings, and I'm sorry I didn't put that on my website. Okay, um, because you're an air sign, these are owls. These are the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and I have to tell you, the book on this is spectacular. I have been studying these, and I may have to read some on some of this, but I will say the book is an extraordinary book. It cuts right to the chase, and it does, it gives you problems as well as fixes, and it's just like a few sentences or paragraphs. Amazing, amazing book. And trust me, I've read a lot of self-help books and tarot books. But anyway, this is the Wizard's Tarot, and they do have dragons on the back. Dragons are fire and air. This is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. This is Oracle of Portals, and this is the Inner Child cards. They're rather large, but so we'll see how far we get today and what all we can use. Okay, so let's get started. And they're telling me to use the Wizard's deck first of all. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled everything so we don't take time out of our reading. All right, little Geminis, little soul warriors, little sweet people. Oh, 2 cards came out, then that means they wanted both of them. Let me explain something also before I go any further. Every one of us is a soul warrior, but you are so unique. There's not another person like you in the whole universe. That's rare. I mean, each one of us is individually unique, but you don't understand how rare and how beautiful you are. Okay, they just told me to say that. Okay, so this is the let me take my glasses off here. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and in Nine of Pentacles you see she's a witch, which means she has certain powers. She's reading a book, so she's getting knowledge. She's learning from a book. But you see the castle is crumbling all around her. Maybe I need to move over this way a little bit more. Okay, the castle is crumbling all around her, and she doesn't care. She is focused on what she's doing and creating. And now the Nine of Pentacles is someone who can create what they want. They are focused on what they want, and it's 1 pentacle away from achieving everything. 10 of Pentacles, 1 pentacle away. But this is also a very individual person. Sometimes someone who kind of is a loner. And then on top of this, and these are your cards, this is who you are. Okay, and this is the Two of Wands, and you see he's just sitting here kind of waiting for everything to happen, and his ships are coming in the background. He doesn't know it. So you have something coming. You are able to create what you want. This is a pre-Empress card. Actually, it's known as a pre-Empress card. Very strong person, but you are waiting. And this, in the original Rider-Waite, the gentleman had, he was looking out at the ocean, and he had the world in his hands. But he didn't really know exactly where he was going with the world. He didn't exactly know where to go. But he had the power, and he knows he's looking toward the future. Okay, so that is you. All right, and this is, oh my gosh, this is the Emperor. This just reconfirms these 2 cards. An Emperor is someone, a very strong personality, someone who gets things done. They do what they know they need to do, and they just go out and do it. They embody all four kings in all the suits in tarot. They are someone, a king takes care of country, an emperor takes care of a whole realm. This is how powerful you are. This is who you are. And that again goes along with this card here. These two cards obviously go together. You can create what you want. And you don't care really what's going on around you. You're just focused on what you want to do. And here you are again. I think sometimes you don't exactly know where to go with some of this, but you do. When you find out what you want, you focus, bam, zero focus. I mean, laser-like focus. Okay, this is also the Four of Pentacles, and you see this card. There, if you can see, there's someone inside, but there's chains on the door. Can you see that? Well, that means you have locked yourself away. You're not allowing, you're holding on to what you have, but you're not letting anyone else in. Very strong person. Okay, what do they want me to do now? They're saying one more row of the wizards. Okay. This is the Eight of Swords. And of course this came out with you waiting and not exactly knowing what you want to do. You have the power, but sometimes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Sometimes what you do is you feel a little constricted. You feel like, well, I don't really, if I do this, well, then this might happen if I do that. But you have the power to do it. When you focus and you get rid of that negative thing that says you can't, there's some sort of fear there, if I do this, what happens there, whatever, you have to get rid of it. Because, oh my gosh, you are one strong puppy and you are the Emperor. Now, whether you're male or female, the cards don't read gender, they read energy. Hold on. This feels like more of a male energy to me. There may be some females out there too, because you also have the Nine of Pentacles. So, hold on, let me listen to what they're telling me. Obviously, it can be both, but whether you're a male, you're very strong. If you're a female, you're also very strong-minded. Okay, and this card is, I have to make sure I keep it in focus. This is a Knight of Cups, and you see he's moving so fast that the horse is churning up the water. So a knight, the kings always sent the knights in to do their bidding. So the knights came and went. They went pretty fast. And you see the sun looks like it's either going down or coming up, but there's a sun behind it. And here's a cup. The cup denotes love, nurturing, kindness, generosity, sweet person. So even though you're an emperor, you go and get things done, you're a very, I do believe you're a very sweet person, but this is coming into you also. Whatever and whoever you are, you've got a cup of love coming into you. And pretty fast, I might say it. Usually when it's a night, it's pretty fast, except for the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, oh, bless your heart, you sweeties. This is the Five of Swords. This card, I just, anyway, this is someone you have dealt, the reason you have locked yourself away or locked your heart away is because you dealt with some pretty heavy-duty deception. This is a person that would go to any means to get what they wanted. You see in this card, they've tied this man up and probably killed the lady because the sword is here, and he's taking the other swords away. But this is someone who was very egotistical. They only did what they wanted. They didn't care if they hurt anyone. So that's what you dealt with. That's why you locked yourself away. And that's where the fear comes in. You don't want to go through that again. This is an over and done with thing. All right. Hold on, let me see what they want. Okay. This is strange, but they're telling me the fairy deck. This deck is absolutely spectacular. It looks sort of like a little kitty deck, but trust me, this is a very powerful deck. This is a tattoo fairy, and like I said, I just purchased these, and I have been studying them, so I don't know all of the cards. So let me read that to you. It's 50. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on, let me get it here. Okay. 50 is a tattoo fairy. I'm sorry, people, whether you have tattoos or not. But anyway, this said, it speaks of allowing others and yourself free expression. That makes sense. Whether you like tattoos or not, you can allow other people if they like them. Okay. One person's ugh may be another person's ah, which is really good. Be careful labeling others and yourself. And I do believe you label yourself. Too often we assume a person does this or that, they must be a certain way. We do not give them the benefit of the doubt. And this is you. That's why they told me to say, you are so rare in the universe. Allow yourself to, well, I'm sorry, I lost my place. Allow yourself to see beyond appearances to what truly is. And this card is definitely for you. You need to see you as someone absolutely spectacular. You've been through a lot, and I think it kind of took you down. And I think there is a little bit of judgment toward others, and we all do that. But we limit our ways of expression, allow others the same respect, but you have to respect yourself. Each being has his way of being, and that is you. You are so unique. Don't just go along with the crowd. If you want to wear something that's absolutely crazy, wear it. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Okay. You are good enough. Who you are is good enough. This card speaks of symbols. Look for symbols in your life. We are trying to tell you. So basically, I'm paraphrasing. We wish you to, oh my gosh, I just said that. If you like a tattoo or a piece of jewelry, if so, wear it upon your body. If so, it carries a certain meaning for you. So this is telling you, I'm sorry it takes a little bit of time for me to read everything because I want to make sure you get it. You're a little bit, that's what the fear is. You're a little bit judgmental of yourself. You don't always believe you're the best person in the whole world. And because you don't believe in yourself, there are things we all see in other people. I mean, who wants to admire an axe murderer? But this is a beautiful card for you. And that's the reason they told me to say you are so rare to begin. I didn't know why, but that's what they were telling me to say. All right, so this is a gift revealed, and this is a beautiful card too, and that just means that you have something internally. I'll look it up real quickly, but I think I already kind of tentatively went over this. I call upon your wisdom to help me to look below the surface and see what lies within. This is talking about you again. I don't judge what I see, but I look and let it be. For I do know within my grasp there is a gift. You have this beautiful gift inside you. And there is a gift coming. Something is coming to you. I think it's enlightenment. Some sort of enlightenment that you are this fabulous being. Let me also say this. before I started this morning, um, they were just telling me that someone out there doesn't believe in their self, okay? But here's what you have to understand. There is only one of you in the whole universe. And I don't know about several realms, whatever you want to call them, but there's only one of you, one with your exact personality. You are not just like everyone else. And here's the thing. I'll show you this card again while I'm talking. You see that this little guy's, he is a gift to her. That's what it looks like to me. He's such a sweet little person. Okay, but your gift is you. There's only one of you in the whole universe. There's only one of you that can do what you are destined to do. If you don't do it, there's a gap in the whole universe. And we're not destined to do something that we don't want to do. We're always destined to do something that really makes us happy. It's in our heart, it's in our soul, and it's like a kid who wants to take guitar lessons, that's what they want to do, or they want to take swimming lessons, even if they only want to do it for a short period of time. But that's what the universe wants you to be, whatever you want to be. And there's a reason there. You've chosen that, it makes you happy. And just you being happy is enough to fill that hole, that empty hole in the universe. Beautiful. Okay, when fairies go bad. And I did read about this card. And it's sometimes you see this card with this little fairy, he didn't do good. And they have to corral him and stop him from doing all this wrong. And this comes out, somebody did something really bad to you. It came out in this row. Can you see it? And you locked yourself away. But somebody was really, and these are different cards, obviously. You see that? But they're just reiterating what this other deck has said. Someone did something really bad to you. Okay? And these are the Archangel Power cards. Okay. But you do have this power. Remember, this is who you are. The universe wants you to know who you really are. And you have the ability, you do, when you really focus without being afraid or locking yourself away from after what happened, you have that ability. I could talk to you right now face to face and you would know you have the ability. You're just a little bit afraid to go where you don't know exactly where to go. Wow. Very powerful person, and you are also the Emperor. Okay, this is a 5 of Michael. And this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. This whole reading so far is saying that you were done badly, and I think you're a little bit afraid, and I think your confidence may be shut down. So they want you to let go of that situation, but you really, really have to believe in yourself. You are this magnificent person. Okay, release your attachment to the outcome. Forget it. It's already gone. It happened. Consider taking a more uplifting. That means you've got to think better about uplifting. You're happier. You believe in yourself more. This reading is telling you to believe in yourself, that you're so spectacular. Okay. And this is the 7 of Gabriel. Let me see if I can get it in focus. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Just what I said. Claim your personal power. And you see, she's on Pegasus. That's, fabulous, like a magical being, that can just fly above everything and see everything that's going on down below. You haven't seen the bigger picture yet. But they're wanting you to do that. And because your confidence was, somebody shot holes through it, that now you need to stand up for yourself more. Okay. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. Now, if you see, this is like, we think it's a male and a female. It's a shadow. But I think after everything that happened to you, this horrible person, don't give up on the future love. You know, there is something so wonderful, somebody that will see you for your true worth. But you've got to kind of see that ahead. You've got to kind of look ahead and put it in your mind. There's somebody that will really love me. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to do the inner child cards. Okay, do I have the whole deck upside down? We'll just flip up. Okay. Yes, I do. All right, I'm not going to read reversals today. I don't feel like I'm supposed to. This is the Guardian of Wands. Wow. There's a whole world you're looking down on. And let me just say this. In this card, okay, this is the Two of Wands. In this card, if you were to look at it in the Rider Waite, as I said, he's holding the world in the palm of his hand. So, you know, this is, to me, this is the ace. This is symbolizing sort of an ace. You're being handed from the universe. You see the angel? Ace of Wands. And here again, here's a butterfly. You can fly. You can transform yourself. But this is telling you that passion in what you want to do. Wands are passion, their action, their dynamic ability. You have that ability. Sometimes it's telling you you need to take action, or action is coming in. But I believe you need to take some action. You need to believe in yourself, and you can create whatever you want. Forget about this past stuff. But you also, let me say this about a butterfly. A butterfly has to almost, a caterpillar has to almost melt itself. I don't know, you know, we can't ask a butterfly, does that hurt? But there's enzymes when they're in the little cocoon that actually almost eat their body away. And then they come out to something miraculous, beautiful. So what you have been through has almost eaten you away. Now, I'm not saying your body, but the torment that you've been through. But you have this power, and you had to go through this because you didn't know who you really were. You didn't know how much power and how rare you were. Now, you've learned. You're still learning who you are, but this is magnificent because the universe is giving you something. It is giving you an opportunity to transform yourself. And you know you can do it because you have that laser focus. You know that in your deep down soul, you feel it. You feel like, yeah, if I could just focus, I could do it. You know this. This is who you really are. Okay? I think it was Andrew Carnegie that said, he was talking to, he made so much money so fast that Congress thought he was doing something illegal. Congress, or I don't know, the House of Representatives, somebody did. Anyway, one of those governmental entities. And he proved that he made it legally. Now, granted, he wasn't always a nice man, but he said he had the ability to focus for 5 minutes on one thing. It was laser focus. 5 minutes. And he challenged each of the members to focus for 5 minutes. None of them could do it. But you have that ability. There's nothing you can't do. You have to just believe in yourself. And this is a Seeker of Wands. And you see, I love these cards. This is a little, like a magical man that has a wand. He has a butterfly wand. And he came out of the well. Okay, the wishing well to me. Because see all the rainbows here? something you wish on. And this is Dorothy. You know, see the little red shoes and Toto. A dog is always loyalty, and it's usually spirit is so loyal to you. They're always trying to help you. And so you've got these magical shoes. You can go home to the personal person you are, your soul is. You know, all you have to do is click them. And then you see the man is giving you the wish. He's got a butterfly. Again, these are butterflies. Transformation. This means you can do it yourself. The red shoes. You always had that ability. You just didn't know it. Like the wizard said. And how ironic, because the first cards were the wizard cards. This is such a true reading for you. And this is a 9 of Wands. And, okay, in this card you see that there's a fence there. And on the fence is butterflies. And this is really, I love doing multiple decks of cards, because this one has said you've locked yourself away and you've got chains on the door. This is where there's a fence there. You've put up a fence. This card normally in a Rider-Waite would say that you put that fence up, okay? But in these cards, you see it's got little butterflies all over the fence. Transformation again for you. And he's opening, can you see it? He's opening that door. He's going through that fence that he put up, that wall that he put up and locked himself away. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So this whole reading is telling you, believe, you have to understand who you are. Here's the thing, in The Hobbit, if any of you have ever read that or seen the movie, he didn't believe that he was this thief, this person. But when everybody else thought he was, he became that person. So once you start believing, I don't care if anybody else believes in you or not, and at this point in time, I don't think many of them do. I think you're pretty much alone, but in what you're trying to do. You may still have a family and everything, but as far as you thinking and creating, they don't really know who you really are. Your family may know you're a wonderful person if you have a family. If you're single, then you may have a mother, father, sisters, brothers, whatever, but they don't really know who you are. This person. This is who you truly are. You can focus and do whatever you want. When you focus on your mind, like Carnegie said, you became one of the wealthiest people in the United States. So you have that ability. You have the Emperor card. And if you'll notice on this card too, let's see if I can bring it a little closer. You see, he doesn't have like a happy face. So you have this ability, but you're not really happy right now. I don't think you believe in yourself enough. And that is why they told me to say all this at the beginning of this reading. Okay, and I'm going to do one card of the portals. And let's see what we get here. Okay. The cards don't lie. We as readers can misread them, but I firmly believe the cards are like little spirits trying to help us, trying to tell us things, or they're from spirit and the spirit uses the cards. So anyway, this is, of course, I'm a reader, so this is imagination. And there, look at this card. Can you see it really well? Okay. It looks like there's little fairies here, fairies on her back, and she's painting a huge painting. And that means you can create whatever you want with your mind. You have to use your imagination. And I will say this, human beings are the only, well, there may be other entities out here, I don't know, but if you talk about animals or plant life, I do believe they have a sentience to them, but I think we're the only ones that the gift of imagination, and that is how we create, with our imagination. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading. There's nothing else I can do. They're telling me to just shut up and let it go. But they do want you to believe in yourself. Remember, you are, and I've said this before to some people, if you want to take a snapshot of these two cards, or at least this one, this is truly who you are. You are able to create no matter what has gone on around you. You can create what you want. You're just one pentacle away from having everything you want, if you can just get over that hump and believe in yourself. All right. I love y'all so much, little Gemini. I really, really do. Sometimes if I get a really bad reading for someone, or I end up crying and I can't do anything for the rest of the day. I just get so connected. But this was a beautiful reading, and I just absolutely love y'all. And I hope this helps you. Don't forget to believe in yourself. I love y'all so much. See you next time.